Realtors, are you aware of the change in VA lending that will benefit your veteran homebuyers? Hey, it's Peter Chabris with Lockbox, and if you've been following the NAR settlement, you're aware that sellers no longer have to compensate buyers. This is fine as things change. However, it did impact one specific class of home borrower, and that is the veteran borrower. As you know, with VA loans, veterans are not allowed to pay for any kind of compensation towards their buyer representation. Well, this put them in a real pickle. If sellers didn't have to compensate the buyer broker and the veteran wasn't able to pay for their buyer's agent, then they could potentially lose in multiple offers and not be able to compensate and ultimately not get the best representation possible when purchasing a home in the new NAR settlement news. Well, this was something that caused a lot of anxiety for us as agents that represent veterans, as well, of course, veterans themselves. Here's what you need to know. On June 11th, the Department of Veteran Affairs issued a temporary variance in their VA lending policy, which now allows veterans to compensate customary buyer broker charges. Effectively, the VA has said, look, we don't know how to fix this thing for the long term, but for now, veterans can pay for their buyer agents or their buyer agents representation. So veterans and the agents representing veterans, congratulations, you can compete in today's market. And I'm sure we'll hear more from the Department of Veteran Affairs as they figure out how exactly to make this thing work in the long term. That's the scoop. If you've got questions, email me. I'd love to hear what they are. I'll see you in a week.